We'll see. If this works, then you'll see it. If it doesn't work, you won't. Okay, so my client has a bunch of avocados here. We had this one branch that had the scarring on it, probably because it got pruned back and then it got exposed to sunburnt, and didn't grow. That's what we're assuming that happened. Anyways, we ended up taking off this branch. We cut it off, and it has all these grooves in here. And so we're just gonna chisel these out a little bit further. And then I'm gonna add some soil, and then I'm gonna put the cutest little succulents ever so they can just grow in there and cascade down. And I think it looks wonderful in the garden. So this is my client, Steve. He's awesome. I really enjoyed working with him. Super hands-on. He's using a drill and a paddle bit to remove some of the inner log. That's gonna give us a nice wide planting area for our succulents. So there's a few things I didn't get great footage of, but that's okay. I'll just explain it here. It was the irrigation, which is definitely important. So you'll see we had a 1/4-inch drip line. It's a perforated tube, meaning that there's little holes every 6 inches or so. You can get them every 6, 9, or 12 inches. For this one, because we have succulents like every 4 inches, I wanted to use the one with more holes, so we had more evenly water distributed. We went ahead and drilled through the bottom of the avocado log, and then we punched through our 1/4-inch drip tube, and then we ran it all the way to the other end, and we capped it off at the end. And this whole 1/4-inch tube was tied into our 1/2-inch tube that ties into our regular drip irrigation for other drought tolerant plant. Now again, it's a shallow little planting area, so the irrigation is important because the soil will dry out super quick. It's exposed to the sun, and although succulents can handle drought because they hold a lot of water in their leaves, a lot of them don't actually like really hot direct sun. So I definitely want to keep giving them a drink to make sure that they do okay in this environment. So it's time to start planting up the avocado branch. So we're trying to figure out the right lighting. I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna use a cacti mix, and then I have a bunch of sedums and other succulents I'm just gonna put together so they can kind of cascade out. And hopefully the lighting's good enough. Well, not anymore. Well, it's your old tree. Now it can be an art piece in the front yard. All right, well, it's this kind of soft wood, but if I break this out, I can make a little cubby for a succulent.
I will hold it.
Thank you. Oops. Smell that, it's rosemary.
Whoa.
Whoops. All right. This looks like a good little cubby for a succulent to me.
How about the baby succulent?
Oh, we could put baby succulents.
Because that's like a baby part for a baby succulent.
Yeah, this would be great. All right, so I'm just pulling succulents from the backyard, and I'm using my landscape staples to secure them in this hole. I put a little bit of soil in there, and then most of these succulents have roots already, and I'm just basically arranging them to make this decorative little overspilling succulent area. This could be a bench maybe, or just like a garden feature. From the premier editing studios of Sarita Landscapes, I'm Sara Bendrick. Thank you for watching.